Fiscal crisis. Latest, NewTimes.com. Homepage. Today's paper video most popular. Edition, US/Global. Search all NewTimes.com. U.S. Politics. World US. Politics Education Texas. NY/Region Business Technology Science Health Sports Opinion Arts Style Travel Jobs Rate Real Estate Autos. Fiscal crisis continuing coverage of the budget debates. Highlights October 3rd majority disapprove of shutting down government over health law. October 3rd Obama will not unilaterally raise debt limit. October 2nd shutdown hurting intelligence efforts, director says. October 2nd Mick Mulvaney shutdown message, annotated. October 1st shutdown Q&A. 3:51 a.m. Gary Mulvaney. Kerry, at Asia Summit, warns of damage to U.S. standing. Des Moines/Agence France Presse, Getty Images. Secretary of State John Kerry spoke to journalists on Saturday during a news conference in Nusa Dua, Bali, Hong Kong. Secretary of State John Kerry, standing in for President Obama at an economic summit in Asia, warned on Saturday that the United States' reputation was endangered because of the government shutdown, which sends the message that we can't get our own act together. Mr. Obama canceled his appearance at the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Conference in Bali because of the fiscal standoff, raising new questions about the administration's stated goal of pivoting its foreign policy toward a more Asian focus. The president also had to cancel long-planned visits to Malaysia and the Philippines, the key American ally. After arriving in Bali following a trip to Japan, Mr. Kerry, the former senator, told reporters Saturday that Congress should work quickly to resolve the fiscal standoff, warned that other nations should not view the government shutdown as a sign of American weakness. Do not mistake this momentary episode in American politics as anything more than a moment of politics, he said. This is an example of the robustness of our democracy. October 4th. 4:10 p.m. At Mary Huey Demon. T-Rex misses a Washington premiere. Washington, one of history's greatest predators, has fallen victim to congressional gridlock. The October arrival of a Tyrannosaurus Rex skeleton at the National Museum of Natural History has been delayed until spring because of the government shutdown, Smithsonian Magazine reported Friday. There's a lot of uncertainty with the shutdown and uncertain availability of federal workers to do the work that we need to do, Kirk Johnson, the museum's director, told the magazine, the Smithsonian Institution's monthly journal. The fossil, one of the most complete to be found, was scheduled to move into its new home on October 16 as part of National Fossil Day festivities on the National Mall. But with the Smithsonian Museums closed until the shutdown ends, and with winter weather a threat to the delicate shipment, the fossil's arrival has been postponed until April. The rancher discovered the skeleton, called the Waggle T-Rex after the woman who unearthed it, in Montana in 1988, and it has been on display at the Museum of the Rockies in Bozeman, Vermont. Under an agreement with the United States Army Corps of Engineers announced in June, the fossil will be on loan to the museum in Washington for 50 years. The skeleton will eventually become a resident of the museum's new Dinosaur Hall, which is scheduled to open in 2019. October 4th. 4:05 p.m. Christopher Drew. Lockheed Martin furloughs 3,000 workers. Lockheed Martin, the nation's largest military company, said it would furlough 3,000 workers on Monday, and it expected that number to increase. Lockheed became the latest federal contractor to trim its workforce in response to the government shutdown. The company, which makes fighter planes, satellites and missile systems, said it would sideline workers at government facilities that have been closed as well as those on projects that have been halted. The company, based in Bethesda, MD, urged the workers to use paid vacation time before shifting to unpaid leave. I'm disappointed that we must take these actions, and we continue to encourage our lawmakers to come together to pass a funding bill that will end this shutdown, Marilyn Hewson, Lockheed's chief executive, said in a note to employees. Sikorsky Aircraft, which makes military helicopters, has said that it would furlough 2,000 workers on Monday if the budget crisis were not resolved. Sikorsky's parent, United Technologies, said it could furlough 5,000 workers if the shutdown stretched into November. October 4th. 4:03 p.m. Kenneth Chong. NASA to proceed with Mars mission. NASA's next Mars mission is getting to the launching pad. Government